That was rough. That was very rough to watch last night.
I waited for you to come on.
The emotions. I was sick to my stomach. I still favor the Knicks in the series. I'm confident they're going to win tomorrow night. I think they're going to split in Indiana, come back to the Garden 2-2. That's how I feel about it. There's one image I want you to remember. Halliburton going like this. That's either going to be, I beat the Knicks and they choked, or the Knicks are going to win, and that picture is going to be, it's going to live in infamy as maybe you shouldn't have done that. Maybe you should not have done that in the first game.
Didn't Reggie Miller also lose that series?
Yes, he did. That's
so
correct.
What is this? First of all, can I just say?
First of all, that was very good that you knew that. That's pretty fucking good that you knew that. Because Reggie Miller lost that series.
Well, I got something to say about Reggie Miller,
my friend.
I don't think Reggie Miller should be calling these Knicks games. It's completely insane.
I know, but he works for the if anybody.
It's so biased. It's weird.
But if the Pacers,
normal, like,
I'm saying, if it wasn't the Pacers and Knicks, he'd still be calling them. He's part of the broadcasting thing. What the fuck you gonna do? Fuck Reggie Miller.
He's sitting there.
Fuck him. His fucking
throughout the whole
his
game,
fucking
he's being
sister
biased.
Cheryl is better than he is anyway. Fuck Reggie Miller. By the way, I got.
How much better is Cheryl than Angel Reese?
What we're gonna talk about Angel Reese?
No, let's not.
I want to talk about my girl Caitlin Clark.
Let's not go down that road.
I want to talk about my girl Caitlin Clark.
Wait, what do you mean your girl Caitlin Clark?
I want you to understand.
Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna tell you a statistic.
Wait, you like Caitlin Clark?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna tell you.
No, I'm just wondering.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Well, then you're a questionable human.
Yeah, I'm questionable.
You're a questionable human if you actually.
I got news
if you
for
like Caitlin Clark and you don't like injuries,
I got news for you.
Actually,
I'm questionable. I got news for you.
I'm surprised.
I'm beyond reproach. How's that sound?
I don't know.
I'm beyond reproach. Whoa, what?
You like Caitlin Clark?
I don't know. Okay, I get what you're saying.
That must be shit, man.
You're being facetious. I get it.
Yeah, I'm being facetious.
I get it.
Because that's how these fucking dumbasses sound on Twitter.
Please.
You're not allowed to like Caitlin Clark, or you're a KKK member.
Yeah,
are you fucking insane?
KKK.
Are you insane?
Caitlin Clark. I want to give you one stat. If this doesn't sum it up, I don't know what does. She's played 42 games.
Okay. What in her career?
She has the most 25 and 10 games of any player in the history of the WNBA. Well, what? Well, okay, so she's got the most. No. There are players that have 400, 500, 600 games they played, and in 42, she has more 25 and 10 games. If that doesn't blow your fucking mind, I don't know what does. This girl is a phenom. I would like to go to Indiana and watch a game. If you don't want to go with me, I don't care. I'll take Nick and Jake. I'm just telling you right now. Or I'll probably bring Billy Boo. But what I'm telling you right now, I would like you to come with me, and I would like to go to a game in Indiana. By the way, can we just take a second and talk about Friday's game at the Garden? I know.
Let's talk about it.
I know you talked about it a little bit. I want to say first of all, and I'm very appreciative and thankful. And you just did a wonderful job getting everyone together, transportation. You invited a lot of people, friends of mine.
Dude, we had 40 people there. That's a lot of people.
You invited friends of mine that you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. I had high school buddies that are lifelong Knicks fans that were there, that were so appreciative. But with all that being
Argo
said,
is there, chat.
Argo was there.
And I don't know if I can say this on air.
I don't think you should.
Should I not?
No, I don't think you should. No, because do
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he can't. No, you can't. You can't do that. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. No. Because
Bernie knows.
Bernie
Bernie knows what happened.
Let me just say this much.
Argo picture? You can't take pictures of him.
No, you're not allowed to.
You can't take pictures of him, and he can't.
No, he can't be photographed.
They're about to record a video, and he left the suite.
No, you can't. He's not. You can't. It's a very long story.
He's worth too much. Like, it's too. His job is.
It could be.
They find out.
It could be dangerous to him and his family. I want to talk about the Rizzler. So I know you've streamed many times since Friday. This is the first time I'm back personally, but it really dawned on me We're at a closeout game at MSG. We're in this beautiful suite. Did you mention who was in the suite next to us?
There were.
Go ahead.
There were IG models.
There were IG models, players' girlfriends,
and like reality stars.
Reality stars. It was fucking insanity. Now we're in there, the Rizzler and of course his dad, of course, and we're all there, and some big shot. I don't know who it was. Some public relations person comes into the suite. And they take the Rizzler and his dad down to the floor for a photo op, shaking hands with fans and the players and the whole thing, right?
There you go, you're coming with us.
So they were gone a little while. They come back up. We're having a little food, drink. It was a tremendous vibe. And all the people that were there with us, not one of them was an asshole because they were all handpicked. They're family and friends. They're not some fucking, some garbage can off the fucking street. No one was bothering the Rizzler. That wasn't what they were there as our guest, right? This was not about the, although we did take a lot of pictures. Anyway, there were IG models diving over barricades and climbing over whatever these things were, shoving past security to get to the Rizzler. It was the most insane thing I've ever seen.
And the Rizzler's so professional. Like, if he knows there's about to be a video or a picture, he just gets into that pose, bro.
He
doesn't complain.
He's a 9-year-old. He's a 9-year-old having some food, joking around, laughing. When it's time, when the light comes on, I think you mentioned this on stream. I saw this with my own eyes. I couldn't believe it. I'm there. It's me, the Rizzler, and his dad, and we're talking. We have a little bit of food. We're bullshitting, and we're sitting along like they have like these like long counter like bar stool things, and then there's the seats, and everyone's walking around and whatever. There was a group of guys. There had to be fucking 10 of them. They go apeshit. They start screaming, Rizzler. They're screaming at the Rizzler, bro.
The Rizzler's getting heckled.
It was like the Messiah. He looked over at them. He simply did this. He looked at them. He did this. He went like this, and he went like this. There was a hush that came over the crowd. It was like somebody, like some figure lifted up their arms. And everything went, there was a complete hush. I couldn't believe it, man.
By the way, Chad, this suite that we were in, this is my favorite spot that I've ever watched any game in. I've been to the Super Bowl. We've been to the Super Bowl courtside. This was literally the best experience ever.
Listen, we had great people.
We had great people, but there was a bartender. They were bringing food, every type of food.
There was a person there in the suite that just stood there and oversaw everything. Like they literally had a person, just like somebody was for the drinks and the food and other things and this, that. There was a guy there that was just watching everything, make sure we were good.
Oh, I didn't say this too. When it was like towards the end, so they would bring food out like in waves, and at the end, I guess they brought mac and cheese. So a couple of us, we got mac and cheese. I'm sitting down. The Rizzler comes over, and he sees me eating mac and cheese. He's like, what is that? I'm like, oh yeah, they brought mac and cheese. He goes, what? He freaks out, jumps up, and just runs towards the mac and cheese.
And just gets a plate and goes and sits down.
And he's not like really tall. So my mom was over there, and she made him a plate. She made him a plate of mac and cheese.
Dude.
Couldn't reach the
on one hand, he's a 9-year-old kid. Then all of a sudden, I know what I wanted to tell you. So at one point we're standing there, right? And I'm understanding the impact of, okay, this game, celebrities everywhere. This whole one thing with the IG models and the girlfriends of the fucking and reality stars and the whole bit.
Scrappy, fuck off.
And I'm looking around and I said to I think I said to you, I go, I think the Rizzler's the most famous person in the building right now. People couldn't get enough of him.
I think he took the most pictures.
Somebody, I'm not going to tell you who. Somebody came up to me and goes, what does he do? I go, my answer was, I go, he just is. That's what he's
the Rizzler.
He's the Rizzler.
So you don't question it. You don't go, well, what? No.
I'm gonna tell you.
He is the Rizzler.
I'm gonna tell you else. There were quite a number of, you know, girlfriends and such that were there. There were some girls and everything in our suite. You know, all spoken for, not single women running around. They were all, you know, wives and girlfriends. This one young lady is there, and she is talking to the Rizzler, and he looks at her, and they had these bracelets that then you wore them when the Knicks scored, the bracelet would flash. So as he's talking to her, this is a 9-year-old kid. He goes, give me your wrist. He puts it on her wrist. Follow me on this. So they're talking. She walks away. The Knicks score. The bracelet goes off. She gets startled. She looks at the Rizzler. The Rizzler just went like this. And I was with Jake. Jake goes, the fucking Rizzler has Riz. I go, it does. 9 years old. He's got the Riz, baby.
Anyway, yeah. So, Overtime Meg. He took a picture with Overtime Meg, and there were other girls, and there was like a reality show that I didn't know the name, but apparently the whole cast of a reality show was there.
There was a lot. There were a lot of young ladies in that suite. There had to be like 20 of them. It was pretty crazy.
Anyway,
listen, we live to fight another day. Tomorrow night I'll be locked in for my Knickerbockers, and we have to hope for the best. OKC is going to run away with this. By the way, they're going to the finals. I'm sorry, it's not even close, dude. They're OKC and SGA. They're going to be in the finals. We're hoping for the my Knicks, and then we go from there. That's it. That's all I got. And I mentioned that stat. Look that up. I mentioned that stat about my girl Caitlin. It's mind-boggling. It's a mind-boggling stat. It may not sound like a lot when you first say it, but there are players that have played in 400, 500, 600 games, and she's done it in 42. Okay, sure. Yeah, okay, right. Anyway. With that being said,
I want to say something about the YouTube channel. So the other day, we uploaded the Street Beefs video. It's sitting at 200,000 views. It got 100K in one day. I told you that. And the views are insane. So I want everyone who watches.
Bro, I think I got to be honest with you.
The
feedback I'm getting, it's not normal. I feel like that needs to. Well, first of all, I have two things to tell you. Number one, do you know about the Virgin show on TLC?
There's a new Virgin show, and then there's a new single show on TLC.
I have
with
to tell
characters
you,
that we know.
I don't know about the Virgin thing because it's 3 chicks, and I'm not comfortable. If they were dudes, it would be a different story.
Wait, they're virgin chick? What do you mean?
There's 4 people on the show. 3 of them are women, and 1's a dude. I'm not comfortable with that. I got to be quite honest with you. The new, it starts May 27th. The new 90 Day, I think we jump all over that. I think that's our next show. Because it's a lot of the characters, but they're going out and they're trying to get laid. They're like all singles now.
So I think tonight, guys, what do you think? We watch a few more of those Street Beefs because dude, there's like 1,000 videos.
Bro, the feedback's
insane, my
man. Feedback's insane.
I got a couple of videos that I saved. One that I waited for you because I'm like, I need to watch this with you just based off the title.
All right.
Look at this title. Total chaos after girlfriend gets caught cheating.
I mean, what's better than that?
There's nothing. There's probably nothing.
By the way, even though it was very disturbing.
Is that the gluten-free?
Yeah. Even though it was very disturbing.
What?
Those videos that we've been watching, the maniac that mowed people down in the parade.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you that one.
I got an update on the Newlywed. They're asking about the Newlywed show. It's a show that we're gonna do. We're planning it. But it takes preparation. We didn't want to do it during the NBA playoffs because look what time we're starting, bro. This is going to be a prime time stream. Like, this is going to be like an 8, 9 p.m. start. Like,
it has
no bullshit. Not like, the NBA Finals is on. Oh, yeah, let's do it.
No.
It can't do it, bro.
This has to be, and the reason why.
We got to wait a couple weeks.
We've discussed this. We may do it during the playoffs, but it's going to be on a Thursday night where there's no...
If there's no game,
game.
Yeah.
Because the idea is this is going to be big. This is going to be so fucking big.
And the couple's got work in the morning probably, you know what I mean?
And we're going to have a lot of eyeballs on this show, believe me when I tell you. So
I'm working on a sponsor for it. I didn't even tell you that. There's going to be possibly an erectile dysfunction pill as a sponsor. I think it goes hand in hand with love making.
Okay.
I think it'd be very funny to see you do an ad read for kind of like a dick pill, you know?
I mean, I gotta be honest with you. There better be serious cash
There's
involved.
serious cash.
Anyway,
And there's serious cash.
I mean, are they just gonna pay me in pills?
That too. You get lifetime.
Nobody's giving anybody lifetime.
You get
Believe me when I tell you, that ain't gonna happen.
So it's either not. So maybe we'll have a couple spots. I don't know, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be nice. And I think everyone's gonna love it.
Oh, and that's the point, though. It has to be prime time because there's going to be a lot of people watching the show, and it's not going to be 10, 11 o'clock. It's going to be early because you've got people that are going to be on the show, a lot of people that want to watch that maybe normally don't watch our stream, but because of this special event, they're going to want to, watch. Very quietly, it's very early, so I'm not going to get into it too much right now. The New York Yankees are in first place by a couple of games. I think they've won 8 out of the last 10. Mm-hmm. They're playing very well. The pitching's coming around, and I'm very, very excited. I'm very excited, and I don't care. I know you mentioned something. I don't care about Giancarlo Stanton. Let him stay wherever he is. We don't need him. We don't need him. So
How could you say that after how good he played in the playoffs?
we don't need him.
How could you say that?
We got new blood. We don't need him.
I don't agree with this.
Oh,
I disagree strongly.
Next weekend, obviously not this weekend, next weekend, they got the Dodgers in L.A. In L.A.
Don't get me tempted with LA again, bro. Because I'll book that flight.
By the way, I need, speaking of L.A., my friend, speaking of L.A., I want to give, I know it's after midnight, but this was yesterday or the day we just finished up a few minutes ago. I wanted to just, I spoke to my man Bradley Martin today. He was out and about, and we didn't have a long conversation.
Shout out Bradley Martin.
But I just checked in with
Birthday.
him to wish him a very happy birthday. We chatted a little bit. I've been scheming with him to do something. I'm gonna surprise you. But we're scheming a little something that involve you. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Somebody just typed into the chat, watch a mukbang. First of all,
Do you want to go or do you want me to go? You go. You go
Well,
first,
you
then
can
I'm
go.
gonna go. No,
I'm
you
just
go,
saying.
then I'm gonna go. You go. Go.
why the fuck would we watch a mukbang? Like, why would you want us to do that? Genuinely. Like, I don't know if that's even a troll. I think he really wants it. I think he actually is asking for it.
I don't understand it in any way, shape, or form. In what fucking universe are you gonna watch another human being eat food? I don't, maybe it's me. I know this is a popular thing. I don't fucking get it. I'm sitting there watching some guy eat food. I mean, maybe if it's something I never had before and like you're trying to get like a review, I'm okay. But these people, by the way, there's a chick that does this. She's very cute, by the way. I have seen her. She's very cute. But that's beside the point. What I'm trying to tell you.
You know something on your right?
No. What are you doing, man? This is supposed to be what? Enjoyable? First of all, I don't.
You can't tell me that this is not some, like, undercover sex thing, bro.
Oh, it is. There are people that get off on this shit.
Like, someone
Like-
today
like-
jerked off to this video.
Oh, I can tell you right now, there's pretty much anything you come across, somebody has jerked off to it.
You know something on your right? Come with me.
Yeah, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Like somebody gets there's a dude getting a bag of McDonald's and he's eating it. Like, that's enjoyable for who? I don't get it.